up, my lovelies? It is time for another round of Wheel of TBR, so stay tuned. Hi, hello, welcome back if you're not new here, and if you are new here, welcome. My name is Melanie. This is my channel, Completely Melanie, and this is one of my multiple TBR games that I play in order to pick my books for the month. Yeah, my TBRs are always just out of control. I've been in a little bit of a slump this summer, I guess, because of all the things that I've had going on, and that's probably going to continue for the next couple of months because we're going to sell our house. Surprise! And we're going to move again. So eventually I'm going to have to pack up all of these books, which I am so not looking forward to, but yeah, it's gonna get crazy real quick around here. So hopefully I can take it semi-easy on myself. I say that month after month and that never actually happens, but we'll see. So before we get started in the wheel, let's look at how I did. So if you don't know, I also play a game called Have I Read It? I do videos, so I'll put the playlist for that up here. But I go back and I react to one of my past hauls and I tell you if I've read the books, if I haven't, if I've unhauled them. And then out of the books that I haven't read, you get to vote on which books I have to add to my TBR. And then I tally them up right before I film this and tell you what I'll be reading from that Have I Read It. So I have a few past Have I Read It's that had rolled over into July. So let me tell you how I did on those. For number 30, I was to read The Girl of Fire and Thorns, and I have not read this, so it will be rolling over. For number 32, I had Shatter Me by Tahara Mafi, and I did read this, so yay. For number 33, I had two books. The first one is The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo by Stieg Larsson, and I did read this. And the second one is Beautiful Bastard by Christina Lauren. I actually forgot about this one completely, so I haven't read it. So that one's gonna get rolled over as well. For number 34, another one that I kind of forgot that I was supposed to read is Shadows by Jennifer L. Armentrout. This is the prequel novella thing for the Lux series, because I'm gonna go back and like read everything to get up to the things that I own. And then I was also to read Vampire Academy by Rochelle Mead, and I did read this. Okay, so for the two newest Have I Read It, this is number 35. These were all the books. The very clear-cut winner here, with double what came in second place, is Our Dark Duet by Victoria Schwab. So I will be adding this to my TBR, and I'm very excited. And I'll just tell you, that had 46 votes. In second place, it was actually tied with The Looking Glass Wars and The Starlit Wood. Both had 22 votes. And for Have I Read It number 36, the winner here is actually one that I don't have a physical copy of, and that is The Girl in 6E. I have the second and third book in that trilogy or series, but I do not own the first one, so I'm going to be listening to the audiobook probably, or I'll just buy the first book. So that is what I will be reading for that one. That one had 20 votes, and in second place was another one that I don't have the physical copy of, and that was Skinny Dipping with Murder. And then we'll just say in third place was Greek Gods. Okay, I had to fix my lighting a little. It was getting too dark in this corner over here. Okay, now on to what I got for the wheel. So I actually had one book that rolled over from the month before. Well, actually, it didn't really roll over, but in last month's TBR, I said if I didn't finish it, that I would roll it over. And technically, I didn't finish it, but I DNF'd it. And that is Thriller. It's an anthology of thriller stories, and it was edited by James Patterson. But I'm not rolling it over because, like I said, I DNF'd it. For the spin buddy read, I was to read The Dark Prophecy by Rick Riordan, and I did read this. For the spin A through Z, where I had to pick a random letter, the letter generator selected D. So for that, I selected The Divorce Party by Laura Dave. And I did not read this. So I will be rolling this one over. For gifted, I was to read The Love Hypothesis by Allie Hazelwood. And I did not read this. So I will be rolling this one over as well. For series, I was to read The Red Scrolls of Magic by Cassandra Clare and Wesley Chu, and I did read this. For a 4+ word title, I was to read War of the Cards by Colleen Oakes, and I did read this. And for my bonus spin, I was to read an Al Crate Jr., and for that I selected Time Sight by Lynn Jonell, and I haven't finished it, but I have actually started it. I'm not very far into it, so I will be rolling this one over as well. And then for my buddy reads for this month, I'm going to be buddy reading the entire The Bone Witch trilogy by Rin Chipeco, I believe is how it's pronounced. I don't have a physical copy of any of these, so I'm probably going to find an audiobook or something for that. And then I'm also going to be buddy reading Ghosts of the Shadow Market. This is a collection of short stories in the Shadow Hunter world. This is a reread for me. I have read it before, but I'm really looking forward to reading it again. So I think that puts 16 books on my TBR before I ever spin. I'm also going to be doing Buzzword, my TBR Knockout, and G from Book Rose, her Orilium Magical Readathon. So after I do all my spins and I figure out exactly what all I need to read, then I'll see how I can fill all the prompts. Okay, we are ready for spin number 1, but I am not going to be doing spin number 1. Xander wants to at least do the first spin, so I'm going to get him and have him come spin. All right, Xander, are you ready to spin?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Oh, thanks, Xander. Big book. Okay, I've also got a big dog right here. So for big book, I count this as anything like 400 pages and up. So let me see. Oh yeah, we could totally use Ghost of the Shadow Market for this because it's over 600 pages. It's definitely a big book. Yay. All right, so I'm going to put a mark on here. I guess I should explain the marks. If you're new, once I get 5 marks on any slice, I have to add a bonus spin. So right now I got a lot of places that have 4 marks on them. So this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one all have 4. So if I land on any of those again, then I have to do extra spins. And I don't mark on my bonus spins, just on the original 5, but yeah. Okay, so we're gonna replace big book with face. That's just a book with the face on the cover. All right, spin number 2. Different country. Okay, so this is a book set in any country other than my own. So, I have to think about that one. Give me just a minute. I have it. Paris is Always a Good Idea by Jen McKinley. And this is, I think, an adult contemporary. Yes. About a woman who retraces her gap year through Ireland, France, and Italy to find love and herself. So I think this one will be a lot of fun. And I love a travel kind of book. And I'm a little nervous because now we have 4 on that one as well. Yeah. Okay. If this month doesn't get a lot of bonuses, next month definitely will. All right. Let's replace that with fantasy. All right. Spin number 3. Adult. Okay. There's no marks on that one either. Okay, for this one, I'm going to select The Secret Next Door by Rebecca Taylor. This is an adult thriller. Says it's the perfect neighborhood filled with not so perfect people. And that's all I really want to know going into that one. So let's mark this. And at this point, I can only get 2 bonus spins because I only have 2 more regular spins to go. That's supposed to be there. All right, we're going to replace adult with, what do we got? Marty Pick. It just so happens he's home right now. I don't know if he'll get on camera, but he is here and I can have him pick something. All right, spin number 4. We didn't make it. Okay, so this is Once Upon a Book Club and it has 4 marks on it, meaning we will be doing at least 6 spins total. So for this one, I need to pick one of my many Once Upon a Book Club boxes. So let me do that and I'll be right back. I literally just picked the top one that I have on a stack here. So this one is Sisters of the Resistance by Christine Wells, and it says a novel of Catherine Dior's Paris Spy Network. Cool. And if you don't know, the way these Once Upon a Book Club boxes work is as you're reading your book, you get to certain pages that have post-its that say open your gift for that page. So you go in the box, you find the gift for that page, and it goes along with the story. It's so much fun. I love these boxes. I actually do all of these unboxings in vlogs. I'll link the playlist up here if you want to go and check it out. I'm also a VIP rep for Once Upon a Book Club, so I will have a discount code. I think it's completely Melanie 10, which gets you like 10% off or something like that. I'll put it all down in the description if you're interested. Okay, let me erase these, which may take a minute. Sometimes when the marks have been on there a while, they don't want to come off. Okay, replacing Once Upon a Book Club with, there's 2 of them stuck together, hold on, a number in the title. Okay, so that was spin number 4. On to spin number 5. This is the last one where we can get a bonus spin. Adaptation. It also has 4 on it. So we have 2 bonus spins. Okay, that means 7 total. Let's see, adaptations. Okay, so for this one, I've decided to go with Frostbite by Rochelle Mead because I know that there is a show, the Vampire Academy show. I don't know which platform it's on. I'm gonna have to see if I can find it, but there is a show or a movie or something like that. So there is an adaptation. This is the 2nd book in the Vampire Academy series. So I'm adding this one. Replacing adaptation with graphic novel. Fun. All right. So our first bonus spin, spin number 6. That does have 4 on it, but we're not marking with the bonus spins. Book with a monster. For that, I'm going to select Our Dark Duet by Victoria Schwab. I know that there's monsters and there's monster hunters essentially in here, but the line is blurred on which is which. And we will replace this. And we will put Have I Read It? So this is just one of my Have I Read It books. Okay, our last spin, spin number 7. That one also has 4, but again, not marking. Face. So let me see what I have that has a face on it. The Reader by Tracy Chee. It has a face on it. This is a reread for me, and it's something I have been needing to reread for quite some time because my mom really wants me to continue the series. I have all the books, I just haven't read them yet. I read the first one with her a long time, like over a year ago. And so I have to reread the first one before I can continue with the series. So that's what I'm going to select for this one. And we will go ahead and replace Face with Cards Against My TBR Answer Card. Alright, stick that on there. Okay, give me just a minute so I can figure out what my TBR is for each of the Buzzword, TBR Knockout, and Magical Readathon, and I will be right back. Okay, so for Buzzwordathon, I still haven't read July, so I need to do that. For that, it's to read a book that has like a book-related word in the title, so I'll be reading The Reader for that one, which is what I was planning on doing last month. And then the August one is an item or object in the title. So for this, I'm going to be reading The Heart Forger by Ren Chiapeko. It's book 2 in the Bone Witch trilogy. For my TBR Knockout, if you don't know, it's a year-long reading challenge kind of thing. Each month has a theme, and each theme has 2 prompts. So for August, the theme is back to school. The first prompt is to buddy read a book. And as I said before, I'm going to be buddy reading the entire Bone Witch trilogy, and I'm going to be buddy reading Ghost of the Shadow Market. For the second prompt, it is to read a nonfiction, and I don't have any of those currently on my TBR, so I've had to add one, and that is Becoming by Michelle Obama. So for Orilium, the Magical Readathon, the job that I'm going for is Illusionist Rogue, and for that I have to get an O in Shapeshifting, a D in Art of Illusion, and an O in Psionics and Divination. So for Art of Illusion, I have to get O, Q, and D, and we have to read one book for each. So for O, that is Blurface, a book you do not know much about. For that, I will be reading Scream All Night by Derek Millman. I really don't know much about it. I think it's a horror, possibly a thriller. I'm not entirely sure, but I just kind of picked it to fill in a blank on a question card for my Cards Against My TBR. Q is Minor Illusions. Read a book under 300 pages, and for that I will be reading Cold by Mariko Tamaki, and this is like 223 or 228 pages. And then for D, cast Deja Vu. Pick a prompt from the last semester. So for that one, I'm going to select Demonology, a book with shadow in the title, and reading Shadow Glass, which is book 3 in the Bone Witch. Then for Psionics and Divination, I only need to read O, which is Time Theory 1, a story featuring time travel. And for that, I will be reading Time Sight by Lynn Jonell. This is middle grade. It's set in Scotland, and there's one of those like illusion books that somehow lets a little boy travel in time. And then for Shape-Shifting, I just need to do O, Formation Wings. Read a book with wings on the cover. And for that, I will be reading Ghosts of the Shadow Market by Cassandra, well, by several people, but from the Shadowhunter world. And if you look, it's really hard to see. I don't even know if it'll focus. There is an angel statue right here with wings. So I'm counting this one. So in the end, I have 18 books total. 3 of them I don't currently own. So yeah, I'll have to read audiobooks or buy them or something, but it's a lot of books. So much for taking it easy. Next month, probably not going to be easy either, because there's going to be a lot of bonus spins, I feel. So have you read any of these books? Did you like them? Did you not? Are you participating in any of these reading challenges or readathons? Comment down below and let me know. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a big thumbs up. If you'd like to see more videos like this, click that subscribe button down below. And until next time, remember to always be completely you. Bye!